It's wicked. Morning in the morning time. Welcome to the madness. Welcome to the mayhem. This is the morning jam on the Boom 94. One boom, never two. Introducing my bad DJ, the ultimate DJ Shane.
Yeah, man.
Your boy Super in the building. It's Tuesday. Welcome to it, ladies and gentlemen. We here. We are live. We thankful. We grateful. Last night wasn't our last night, and we here for next day to have a good one and a great one. You know how we do it on the show already. No sticking. You know my number, 322-9494. You know what you need to do. Send me a voice note. Call me up at 623-3941. One boom, never two. It's time for this.
Mad, blessed, stressed, obsessed, whatever it is. Don't hold it in. Get it off your chest. WhatsApp us now at 322-9494.
Get it off your chest. Anything you want to get off your chest, Shane?
Nah, boy.
Nothing?
Boy. I don't know, boy.
I have some salutes today, though.
Why?
I have some salutes. So I want to salute the WASA team from the Tagarigua Services station.
I saw it.
That was actually up there the other day, who saw the fire at the house. And they acted on it. No, WASA just get real backlash where water is concerned. WASA, you get up the road, they have no water. It was good or great to see that the WASA workers came together, pulled together, and helped to control the blaze at that house out there in Zabadi. So I want to salute the folks out there at WASA. WASA, hold out today.
Yeah, man.
Well done. Job well done. I want to get that off my chest early. I want to cause no problems. I want to apologize to all the folks who messaging the Morning Jam Instagram. Remember, check us out on Morning Jam. Super, you're not playing with voice notes. Guys, it's a lot of voice notes. But I want to encourage you to keep send a little dot so your message go pop up up on top and them kind of thing. Keep doing those stuff because we appreciate it. I'm not fighting no one. It's just a lot of things coming in, all right? Anything you want to add there, Shane?
No.
I see you like you wanted to say something. All right, get it off your chest. Let's go.
Good morning.
Yeah, that was the man said. All right. Get it off your chest. A 15-year-old was a part of a home invasion. To the I think it was in Valsain. It was. Yeah.
Valsain.
Yeah, and elderly people involved as well. Youngsters involved, and a 15-year-old, well, the elderly was a victim, and youngsters, and amongst the youngsters, a 15-year-old. No, I understand, some was apprehended, some was actually shot. I don't know if it was fatal. I didn't get that rich of the story. But my concern here, the whole thing is a concern, but my major concern is the 15-year-old. Now, we see now we file for crime. They want to bring the ZOSO and people back up against it. Some people saying bring it. People upset about the SOE. All right. Now that we have this 15-year-old in custody based on this situation, I would like to believe they're going to make this an example. Because when I was 15 years old, being a part of crime was the furthest thing from my mind. I know writing on a paper, you like me? Yes, no, maybe. I know read day. You enter a house, and in a home invasion, it could go anywhere. A home invasion could go from a home invasion to a homicide. Yeah. It could go any way. Morning, neighbor.
What's up? Chinos, morning.
Morning.
Yeah, so how we had to take it from here now by spy, because let me be real. I find a penalty for them youths and them, like we say, under 18 and know they'll go YTC, whatever. I find a penalty, it's not strict enough, boy. It's just all our time. They raise the tickets for Giral because they find too much lawlessness and accident and people do all kind of madness on the road, right?
Right.
So they raise the penalties for motor vehicles. But these youths and them, boy, is not one thing, but I didn't want to talk certain things because certain things happen now, and it's only youth. So they need to straighten the penalty. You see that YTC and thing?
Yeah.
Cut out them things.
Cut out that.
Big jail.
Nah, I
don't care if it's 13. You understand, Super? Yeah. Because what you wrote them going on.
Yeah. Oh gosh. All right.
No upset, Super.
All right. So I agree to an extent and I disagree. All right. Yes. Them youths and them, because some of them do really. Now, I'm not going to say YTC easy and it's soft, eh? I never been to the institution. But I heard stories and I know people who've been to the institution. And believe it or not, that early introduction to YTC, them fellas are them not on that again, you know. So I'm not going to say YTC is a walkover, right? It's actually a rehab too now, eh? They add a rehabilitation part of it. So it's reforming you back out to society, right? So I'm not going to say it's a walkover. What I'm going to add and say to this though is we had to get real tough on them youths and them who want to go down that road. So in addition with that YTC thing, it should have more pen and slate. Yeah, you had to feel it now. You had to feel, well, boy, when they go in there, you come in and say, well, boy, I ain't going back in there again. 15 years old? You have to be kidding me.
For morning. Apart from the YTC, it should have some hard labor. I don't know, joke hard labor. They then go with some sledgehammer and pick out bust some concrete somewhere, some big stone and some quarry somewhere. Hold in the sun, let them feel that. Yeah, if they do that over and over, then go over that again, you know.
That was 90s Mode on Boom 94. In a world full of madness, one person has outdone them all. Donkey of the Day.
Yeah. Favorite time in the morning. Well, yes. Don't get in there time. You know what time it is. Send me those voice notes at 322-9494, 623-3941. Don't get in there time. All right, release those donkeys. Let's go.
Super Shane, only a blessed morning. For donkey this morning, there's some people who it is coming and know they can't pay back, but they tell you they want money borrow. No, it's a big man. You feel like I keep telling you I do have four. Eh?
Why all this so? I don't have. Morning, neighbor, don't get it.
Super morning, Shane.
That's up.
My donkey is for you. See, all who in charge of this program, this carbon copy of the CPAP program.
Yeah.
And you make people work and you want to pay them.
Oh my, only get paid yet?
Whoever running that, and there's not one person.
No, I heard there's 2 payments only missing. Is that true?
Super we get nothing.
So how much payments you want now? This is what, the 3rd or the 4th?
I lost track of it. That don't tell you how long.
Yeah, people complaining since February.
Yeah.
Alright, brother. Hopefully something happen, boy. Who is this boy? Them people ain't getting paid for all our work by the hard work. Yeah, boy. Don't get it there. There we go. Move a boom. You missing this on mornings, eh?
Morning to the team. Shane. The song, boy, I'm a little bit sick. The people business alone. So don't carry the day. See raw talkative. Or go
raw
10
talkative.
No people business, but yours in a mess. You're missing a shambles. Come on, man.
People say make clips and thing, but I'm not clicking it, so I don't really know what's going on. But I know something is going on because I get any clips. Raw talkative.
Super Shane, morning. Don't carry the co-worker of mine who on vacation 4 weeks, but yet still he want to call the office every day to find out what's going on in the office. Oh God,
what's that?
You're on vacation.
What's that?
You will continue, rest.
What's that?
Yeah, she has, boy.
I love to get co-worker donkey. Is the co-worker backalan? All they call me and give me that time like that. Them co-workers are very easy, boy.
Yeah, the morning. My donkey of the day is the police, them ambulance drivers. Because what I'm saying is, if all they're reporting the emergency, you're using a siren. We all know they're using a siren to get out of traffic. We strangers, we know that. But let's have on the siren part in the traffic on the road. Isn't the shoulder for emergencies? Put on your lights and whatever and go on the shoulder if you have an emergency. all they have different privileges to the rest of everybody else. Sometimes all their siren and lights flashing. Respect that. But you know what it is? You part in traffic and you still hitting people wing mirror going through, and people pull excess left and right and they can't go nowhere, and you still hitting people wing mirror.
Nah, man, that ain't good. What's going on with the driver's permit? I'm saying.
What do you mean?
You hear the new news? The big news?
The 3 months.
3 months?
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think about that? That's supposed to be a big thing. That 3 months supposed to be a big thing. Now you doing me nothing. Only can I keep that secret. We didn't even need to know that. Good morning.
Oh, super shit.
What going on, boss?
Yeah, I want to get a donkey here. I buy some items in a shop when I'm doing there yesterday.
Yeah.
And but you telling me that they don't want to just charge me for bag buy. I find that to be real nonsense, boy.
But they do that a long time.
They charge me 50 cents for a bag, boy.
No.
They buy bread and cheese and things.
That what you studied?
Yeah.
Let me tell you what get me vexed. Let me tell you what get me vexed. Buying back, paying for bag is small thing. We get accustomed to that. They start a long time, so we get accustomed. I have my niece and nephew the other day, right, kids?
Yeah, listen.
There was some snacks. So when I go to buy snacks, me and those snacks get so expensive. But that one part, any part that get me the most upset. They start to put air in my snacks. They start to put snacks in my air. I buy a bag of air, though, and I get 3 chips in it. It's like, you give me chips or you give me air? What you give me?
A big pack of Zuma that was
all right. All right.
Speak on. All right.
Don't see the brother. Morning, Jam. Send me those voice notes. We going in.
Morning, super.
Bless up, brother.
Donkey this morning. The donkey goes to RBC in Sawa, boy.
Why, boy?
He's swinging in the shit and parking in the car park. And you have to walk back out of the car park to make the block to go in the bank. Get them a donkey for me this morning, Nick.
Badly say that car park. Nah, I gotta do that. You park on the road is wreck, you know. When are you?
You get accustomed paying for bag and not paying for none. Businessmen too cheap.
You ain't paying for no bag? Alright. I gotta say for that.
Sometimes all they're paying for bag and all they don't even know.
Yeah. That kind of thing. I'm not beating them.
Yeah. That's going on for years.
You don't get accustomed to that. So a 50-year-old Venezuelan national who was detained for 16 days for driving without a license in 2022 says he will not stop driving despite the risk involved. However, he's appealing for changes to the law to allow migrants registered under the ongoing migration registration framework to legally obtain a driver's license in Trinidad and Tobago. You telling me that these individuals not supposed to be driving? I just see these men riding motorbike on the highway and driving car. The men, you ever see how they pick them up from selling on the highway?
Nah.
The chips and things. A car is put up and there's up in the car and the man look like a Latino too to me. Yeah. Driving. So all these men you see driving, they do that illegal? Where's this one? That one. Nah, man. Let's put it together. Morning, neighbor.
Morning.
What going on?
Super, I'm funky, boy.
Let me hear it.
Spanish don't feel you could come here and just change the laws and to suit you. Something wrong with you, brother. You gotta take a donkey.
Yeah.
And Saturday, I'm not even working in the bank, and you gotta get about 10 donkeys, brother. Because let me tell you something. The bank move lower down the road, the bill and multi-story car park. If it's an inconvenience for you, then better you go and join the next bank over the road or some kind of thing. Because all you have to do is drive upstairs, it's how your options. You have the stairs and you have an elevator. So come downstairs and do your business and go back here, go your way. What you complaining about?
Nah, well, it's when you come off the phone, hear me now, RBC in Sawa. I
think we call the wrong bank, but in reality, they don't have no bank where you have to go and park over the road and come back on the next side of the road. Because FCB, you're parking downstairs more or less.
Below,
yeah. And park in front, and Republic, you're parking upstairs. So where you are again? I better you build your own bank by.
I think Scotia, you park across the road too.
Scotia, not even more. Scotia going up Puna for all who don't know.
All right. But the Scotia there, you can park across the road.
In reality, by something wrong with you is better. Now, my original donkey is
going to Puna.
Walk the dog and lead them to do the business in the road anyhow, anyway.
All right, brother.
I feel there.
All right, bro. Yeah, respect. Donkey. Nah, but Scotia was always in Puna. Saying.
Right, yeah, they're always in Puna, but I know that one in Sawa. I don't know it closed. I don't know.
I don't know the one in Sawa closed.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know that. Yeah. Sawa City, boy. They got to the folks out there in Sawa City, boy. Sawa. Where are you?
Boy, the reason why I walk in my donkey is because they're supposed to have a staircase in the car park to enter the ATM. You understand? And no staircase in the car park to enter the ATM. So you have to walk around and to go in the ATM.
Okay.
You know, my donkey by the need to deserve it.
All right. Morning, neighbor.
Morning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Scotiabank in Sawa closed since last year. Almost a year now.
Okay,
all right, brother.
And the move, all whoever has business in Scotiabank Sawa as your home branch, they move it to the branch on St. John's Road corner.
Right. All right. Respect, brother.
So the ATM still operational, but.
Oh, okay. The ATM still up.
The ATM still up, but the bank you can't do no business.
No, can you park across the road to use the ATM still?
No, that car park lock off.
Okay, all right. Respect and check it, brother.
Why not parking in front of the bank while people using the ATM at the same time?
All right, brother. Respect.
And one donkey, boy.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead.
At the end of the day, you're going, people all they have all their money, all they can afford whatever vehicle all they want, right? But I think all they could drive an average now, boy. Mm-hmm. All they're killing we off on the road here, but all they're buying van, SUV, and all that down, like all they're driving a 40-foot trailer, boy.
Yeah, they're doing with that plenty.
Easy up now, boy.
Doing with that plenty. Alright, all they don't make it a bank show now. All they don't make it a bank show now, please, right? We get the information now, we know what's going on. Let me just move forward from this now, right, TNT?
Good morning, Super. I giving the donkey to all those governments, past government and present government. We never had the people best interests at heart, Judd.
Everybody in Parliament I want to get a donkey.
Super, next donkey and next co-worker. Imagine here any child mother bus up.
Oh my.
She get a new mister.
Wow.
Mind you, he mine and she still
Wow.
And she knew mister. He cook Sunday. She come over for food for she and she mister. But because the neighbor show him up, he vex. He play holding back. Come on, your custom mine and she mister already. Don't hold back because the neighbor tell you something.
Oh, you know all that and this doesn't work.
Family.
Oh, you know all that.
Super, you hear her tone. You listen to the tone.
I know she man. Hey, I crooked you yearly. Welcome to the morning jam. You take this.
The morning jam.
Welcome. You are always welcome here. You're officially a representative of the morning jam. You are MJ player. Player of the day.
Super, next donkey and next co-worker. Imagine here any child mother bus up. She get a new mister. Mind you, he mine and she still and she knew mister. He cook Sunday. She come over for food for she and she mister.
Oh, she know he cook Sunday. Oh, she know that. I love it.
The Scotia in Sawa close a while now and
all right.
Customers to tune up.
All right.
Morning boom. Shane, soup. Yeah, boy, I agree with that caller, but get out the government, past and present, and another donkey, boy. Give them the whole banner donkey. Never had the people interest and will never have it.
All right. Easy donkey. All right, so we're getting ready to close off the donkey here. Welcome back to the morning jam right here on the Boom 941 Boom and Never 2. The ultimate DJ Shane is in the building. Super. As we get ready for our 7 o'clock topic, a little early today. Yeah. As we get ready for the flight 868 up next and our news at 7. So our hot topic today is actually from our DM. Check us out on the Morning Jam 94 on Instagram. And feel free to like to and share the content, right? So it goes. And it's up on my stories too. You can check it out on your Instagram. Super, here you on radio talking about co-parenting. But bro, that does not exist. It doesn't exist. My son is 11 years old. How can you tell me, this is me that's reading the message here, I cannot pass to see my own son? When I call, when I message, you ignoring it. Not that. That's not fair at all. That's my son too. I have every right to see him without feeling like I'm begging permission. Women use co-parenting as control. Once again, this is a message to our DMs. And it sounds like a father who's concerned, who's upset. The situation here is he has an 11-year-old son. And he's texting to see his son. And his son mother is dancing him, you know. She's not allowing him to see his son. And he's saying that being a father, or he being the father, he should have the right to see his son when he feels. And he shouldn't have to beg permission. Ouch. Now, the thing with this is, I have time and time again. And it's a double-edged sword, because at the end of the day, I understand, like, you gotta just pick up yourself and just go by somebody's shit. When you go by somebody, you call her. Say, I come and check you. But it's not like I come in and check you. I come and check my son. No, my son don't pay bills there. And he's not an adult to say, you know,
but it's still
you can come in the house. But he's saying, well, if I reach out to my son and I just want to pass and see my son, and I call him and you're not answering, and I messaging you and I'm not replying, so I still got this pass and see my son? He's saying it's unfair. I don't know. You tell me what you think about that TNT when we come back. That's just to get your taste buds. We're going to dive into this a little bit, cut it up a little more. Wow, if he's just showing out everything there. And when we come back, we're going to dive into it, all right?
The Morning Jam on Boom 94.
Ultimate DJ Shane Super in the building. I'm asking this simple question, guys. If you have a child together, should your ex still have free access to the child? The child is in your custody. Simple question. Morning, neighbor. Welcome.
Morning. What you mean is if the woman have the child?
Well, in this situation, it could go anywhere.
Blocking me.
It could go anywhere.
Well,
but
for the man,
okay.
I'm taking a phrase from Superbook. All you will come at me.
What?
But if I have one way to deal with it, go through the courts. Join the Single Fathers Association and go through the courts. Because if have women will really be vindictive against a man.
Right.
Don't hand them money. Do not hand them money. Better you go through the court and let the court determine how much to pay to contribute to take care of that child, and you will have official visitation. It have no other way.
All right,
because if a woman wants to stop you from seeing your child and you're not maintaining your child, she damn right. She right. Let me face it. You're not contributing to bring up the damn child. But if you're straight and you want to be straight, go through the court and you won't have a problem.
All
but
right.
You will have to pay the stipulated amount that they see.
All right, boss. Give thanks.
Yeah, a woman who doing that is a woman who never fully healed. She's still on that man. She probably again a man, or even if she get a man, she still never fully healed from whatever happened or whatever was the breakup. She still go back to that child for that. That's why she operating so. Yeah. Women just use them children as a weapon. But boy, just continue doing what you're doing then. Children just get big. She call, you call, she answer. Continue going. Let that child see that you're going. Make the effort still. That your child, you're doing it for she, you know. Yeah.
Facts. If you have a child together, should your ex still have free access to that child? We have a situation here with a man, he wants to pull up, but every time he calls, every time he texts, there's always some long talk, or sometimes, he get a little resistance. It's not as simple as, I can just pull up and see my child. He's saying his child is 11 years old. Probably have his child on WhatsApp. You home? Child say, well, yeah, home. I'll come and check here. I don't see how to talk to your mother for that. I could be wrong. You tell me, TNT. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, man.
Yes, you should have access to each other. But then again, we have people in this country who have to be very vindictive, very emotional, and very mature. So these things will happen.
Yeah, it will happen. Well, it's happening. Thank you so much, caller. It thing will happen. It's happening.
Hi, good morning. So, you see those parents who use children against the other parent to hurt them? I find that so wrong. That's diabolical, because no matter what you all have, you do not put children in big people thing, right? I that's crazy, because in the end of it all, you are not hurting your partner only, you're hurting the children too. You have to take in consideration how these children are going to feel in the end of it all.
It is crazy. So crazy. We going again. Send those voice notes. Oh, man. Oh, boy. A lot of fellas messaging and saying what they're going through that. They're not sending voice notes. They're saying, boy, I'm going through that same thing.
The thing I do agree with you with, you contact the child and then you just pull up just so dry. You can't do that. You have to listen to the mother. Hey, yo, XYZ, so thing is a matter of respect. Because the child will run the house, if you understand where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
You can tell the child, can say, are you home, daddy? You tell the hand tomorrow. You can't just tell the child, will I come in? You know that kind of a child will pay bills. I'll talk to your mother. Oh, all right, cool. I'll talk to your mother. You know that kind of way, it's still a matter of respect, but women does overdo it too. You understand? That does.
I don't know.
Yeah, super. I
don't know. I don't know. I might get lambasted, afraid to say. I mean, what if, right, your child is about 12, 11.
Right.
And the messenger is like, Daddy, you can bring pizza for me? Yeah, all right, no sin. And I go on and buy the pizza. I'm not going to call your mother to find out if I can bring pizza for you.
So you're there, show up?
I don't know.
Nah, super.
I'm not in the situation, so I don't know. So, Shane, August.
No.
Let me be real now.
I understand where you're coming from.
Think about your child call you and say,
yeah.
Will you be that gas up?
I feel it have
will
to
you be that gas
up? I feel it had to do with the relationship between you and the mother.
All right.
And so, if she have a man too.
All of them is not. No, but again, that I don't. But I weird. I find like it's not a problem now, boy. Like I'm not seeing. No, you're not showing up to come in your house or come to you.
No, in front.
Saying, I don't know, boy. I don't know if I went. TNT, tell me if this wrong. My son called me, Daddy, I'm hungry. Can I make some KFC for me? I will. I'm not going to ask where your mother is. The first thing I will answer is, boy, I had no money or okay.
Right.
That's the first thing on my mind. Right?
So
it's like yes or no.
So and you'll buy it and you'll call them outside.
I'll be like, yeah, come for the KFC by the gate.
That I see no problem with.
But why the first thing was you're not calling? Why was that the first thing you said?
Because I wasn't thinking that
you wasn't thinking?
Yeah, I wasn't thinking that you could come outside the property and hand him.
But it's food. I don't have to come in your house to get the food.
Right.
And KFC's come by your gate.
Right.
KFC don't come in your house.
Right. But
so
then,
why?
But then there will have some women who will still have a problem with you.
How is that a problem?
Coming in front of the house.
How is that a problem?
Because they don't want to have nothing to do with you.
I don't want nothing to do with you. We never smoke. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't understand how people saying that off. I probably weird. Or they tell me if I weird.
Yeah.
My son called me. I'm not going to call you to tell you he called me and he was this. Unless there's a situation where before the time, hey, you're buying too much fast food, so you might want to meet in the fast food. He called me and said, yo, mom's not really what you're doing. That no, I know you're in between you and the mother. Talk to your mother first. Or let your mother text me. But if that is not the situation, my son, hey, daddy, my ball bus, I need a football for tomorrow. I'm not going and call the mother.
And what about if you come and she didn't let the son come outside?
You see, that could happen too. But what is that?
Yeah.
But what is that? Yo, I don't want no child. I don't want no child. Morning. That's the situation we're going with. That's the situation, eh? Yeah, bro. Morning. Talk to me.
If my child call me and say, Daddy bring pizza for me, I go in. I don't care.
I go in.
Understand?
Yeah, that's it.
If the child call and say, Daddy, I ain't feeling good, I go in. I don't care because at the end of the day, I'm my child.
Yeah.
You vex with me for that. Understand?
I don't understand that. Yeah, but
that's certain thing. Alright, me going in, me come in your house.
I don't want to come in your house.
I come by the road, drop off my pizza, talk to my child, and I go on my way.
No.
In your place.
No, I going back to this now. Thank you so much, caller. I going back to this. I feel like going to say yes or no. Let me just read this over one more time to make sure this is what I want to say here before I type myself.
All right, so
yeah, you see again, text again.
Yeah. So Bega Mish, she says, what if the mother told the child no, right? And he called the father said yes and show up.
All right, so
she says that's disrespectful to her.
With the fast food kind of tricky, because it could go anywhere. So let me change it to something else.
Right, all right.
All right, the fast food kind of tricky because I'm thinking you might really have to call. But if he asks us something, but then I guess she can say no for that too.
She can say no, yeah.
But we on the moment, good boy. On the moment, real good boy. Wait, man. Give me a song. Them flicking moving out there. Ain't no way, man. Hey, only the small whole show there, you know. I'm not thinking about that.
I still feel there should have a little boundaries on communication, boy. Because some people still use that as a tool, because at the end of the day, like we say, pull up to bring the KFC and they see a man day, and some people will still be in their feelings and don't of course bacchanal because a man vehicle park up in front that day and you're asking his son who's that man day and all kind of thing. Not saying you know, but some people like that, so I find they should call and still ask and you know, have a little boundaries.
Good morning, Boone. Yes, I believe they should still have access to the child, and women really do use children as porn. I have 2 kids, and their father is basically not in their life, and I wish they would beg to see them. But you know what? I play my part, and the door is always open.
Yo, this WhatsApp is driving me nuts.
Morning, guys. I think it's not only the child alone, but according to terms and conditions, or they separate under, the mother still need a little respect according to where she living and who she living by, right? So even though you want to carry something for the child, the best thing to do is to call her. You understand? I know when I want to drop something for the child, or even though if the child call you, you still need to call it and call her and pass it across her. You understand? So now she okay with it. That's the better thing.
That's the better thing. For what? For she to feel good. But let me be real. I the child father. I have a part to play too. What if? Alright, let me get something nice in this thing. Let me play some voice notes first. Let me think about a nice scenario. Because nothing, it had things that, you know, you find like a picture, I just say it now, a random thing, a whole picture of you and your son or whatever, you frame it, you're going to drop it for him. I had to call you for that. A picture with me and my son.
Right.
It's his birthday, Father's Day, now gone because I ain't get to see him. They duck my Father's Day. Father's Day gone. So I frame a little small picture with me and my son. No big poster for him to hang on you with a small picture. I had to call you to tell you I go and drop something for him. But he just come outside and take this. He old enough, you have a phone, I have him on my phone. He have me on his phone, I just talk to him on WhatsApp. He's allowed that. Bro, outside, let's come and collect this. I don't call you for that. I go in fats. I see a football. Give me that football. Let me drop that for my son. I had to call you to tell you I'm dropping that football for my son. No, I could text you and say, well, boy, if you see a football in the yard, ting. But I don't have to text you to tell you I come in and bring a football for him. I bought a football for Sammy. So if you see me with a ball, it's a ball I bought. He didn't steal it.
That's what I mean.
Yeah? But I want to text it actually. If I could come, a bag gift for him, I could come.
Some awareness. At least.
Bro, you be real now.
That's how I'm saying. I hear everybody talking, so. But that ain't saying nothing right with me, but I shouldn't have to call you to ask you if I could come and check my child, because then when you tell me no, I know right through.
I could never see him.
And do something to me, but
I could never see him.
Damage me, but
you imagine every time I call you telling me no. You working? No. Hello, good morning.
Listen, good morning.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. I think that, yes, you have to call. Suppose the child is home when you come in. Yes, you call on the
baby
phone,
girl,
but you don't know.
Hold on, baby girl. Hold up. Listen to the story, right? We're not straight from the story. My son WhatsApp me and said, Daddy, can you bring so-and-so for me? I am home. Do I still need to call you to find out, hey, I could drop this for him?
So again, because of the fact that we are co-parenting and you do not know what my plans are, my son is telling you, yes, he's home and he's coming, but you don't know if in the 5 minutes I'm going to tell my son, here's what, we have somewhere to go, get ready, let's move before you get there.
But family, let that onus be on me. Let me come and only not home, because I choose to come and he texts. Don't tell me that you mightn't be home.
No, that's not the scenario. You said that you're just appearing, and what I am saying is that all you have to do is shoot a call to the mom and say, well, listen, XYZ said that he want to get a football and I just passed him to drop it. I'm not telling you, don't come in. I'm just saying the courtesy.
Sounds a little controlling to me.
Just a little bit.
That's how they're controlling, Mike. What you mean? My son call and say, Daddy, I am home. Can you please drop the pencil case for me? You telling me?
It's just a mention.
You telling me I must call because you might go somewhere? It's not about you. It's about he saying, I am home. Come.
Yeah, but you don't live in my heat.
Wait. Watch that. If you ain't choking them mental, you smoke a cigarette. Hey, I smoke a cigarette in the studio, you know. I pull out Maggie, you know. Morning, man. I feel for the boring here, man. Yeah.
So here this now, boy. You boy absolutely right. But here what some women, what most women not understanding. You know, if a man coming and drop things feature and he calling every minute. You know, you think she will say, if you have to drop some feature, don't call me. You know what you have to do. Do what you have to do. So, fellas, if that is the case, drop things for your child. If it is outside of the visitation hours, shoot a call and say, hey, the boy needed this.
Was he visiting? My son not in jail. Hold up. Visiting hours? My son not in jail, bro.
No. Okay. If that father is only going to see the trend every other weekend.
My bad. I didn't know you was coming from the angle. My bad. Yes, yeah. All right. Yeah. You're right. My bad. I didn't know you was coming from the angle. I thought you was talking about this scenario.
No. And other than that, if you have to do something for your child, you do something for your child. So if you don't do it, they're going to say it's a negligent father.
Hey, I thought you were going to say something else.
So do what you have to do, and the tips fall with him.
All right, brother. Respect it and check it. Action man in the building. Hey, I like action. Call back action man. Action man in the building. Action man, keep calling and hanging up. What's going on? I like action. They lost out. Morning, neighbor.
Super. As I said earlier on, right, there's a matter of respect.
Just go until you got to talk for an hour here.
No,
keep it short and sweet, yeah.
If it is to drop something for your child, depending on, you must know the individual you are the child with, right? You must know she weighs.
Not really, yeah.
It's simple.
They're stunned. They just stunned on you, but go ahead.
It's simple. Here what's going on. I just notifying you. You don't have to respond on, but at least I will send a message. Now, here the thing, I will send a voice note or I will send a written message, right? And I will screenshot it. So in the event we end up in court, I could show them, look my evidence. You didn't want me, you keep telling me no. But then I come and I drop it. But I have my evidence. So you can say no if you want. But the main thing is I run it by you. I'll let you know. I pass and I drop XYZ. If you don't respond, that is on you.
I like that.
I'm not going to just message the child or the child message me and I go with that. That is not how it does go. The child don't live by himself.
All right,
regardless to being 11 or 12 years and having a phone.
Respect. But here this sketch on the next side. What if the child asking, Daddy come and check me out, Daddy come and bring this and a door go? You know they're going to use that against me. They're going to say, look, come and send the child message and they don't go.
And you ain't go. Yeah, well, of course. That's how the thing is.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait. I want the memory here.
There's have open communication with the mother because children actually pit parents against each other. What if he asking you for things after his mother said no because of misbehavior and because they don't have communication between the two parents? The child have the parent fighting because your mother say, listen, you didn't clean your room, you didn't do well in your test, you're unfine. Back when I talk to you, you cannot have the pizza. And you call your father and he show up. No, sir, you're not going outside and collect nothing. Your father will eat that pizza.
Yeah, all right. It had an angle too. That, you know, the child on our punishment and he called you and you come and escape route. It come like you're undermining the lead parent there. Had an angle too. All right, touche ladies. Oh, they take that, go on all the way. All right, I will get all of that.
The views expressed by callers to the
wrong thing.
Do not
wrong thing. I'll get all of that one.
FM.
Let me call the resident daddy. Let me call the resident daddy and find out what his stake on this one out there. Resident daddy. Remember to follow the page, eh? Wait, but your news. What news today, boy?
Yeah. They can't make that day right now, you know, brother.
What do you mean?
You see how them two things blinking there? I problems.
Oh, what the phone lines?
Yeah.
That's how that is go?
Yeah. It could go through. I will try and see what.
Sometimes
it just be.
No, the dog is do it.
Pause.
Yeah. I ain't pausing that. I going hard. No, the dog is do it. Look at the resident daddy there. This man have the most father experience that I know.
Hello, morning.
Hello, morning. You in the bunker?
No, I'm in my bed.
You're live on radio, by the way, yeah? Soldier.
Okay.
Links.
That you yes, someone is sleeping?
Yeah. Bro, I would know. They want to know if that's how your song when you're sleeping.
I was in my bed.
All right, Links. You're on radio. Are we talking about you today?
When do you not talk about me?
Nah, we're not talking about you. Don't get flattered. I have a scenario here, but I'm not seeing it their way. But a lady just called and I kind of seen it her way now. But I still stuck in my way. Right? Here's the situation. So there's a text message I got. There's a message I got in DM. But we take that message and we kind of make our own thing here. Listen to me. If you have a child together, should your ex still have free access to the child? Child is about 11, 12 years old. Text you and say, Daddy, can you bring for me? Is it okay for you to say, okay, hop in your car, purchase the thing, and then go and drop it off? Is that okay?
So it's your ex. You all have a child together, right?
Yeah.
And if you can go and drop it, it's your child.
That's what I saying. They saying, boy, you can't just do that. They say you can't just do that, you know.
Who's saying you can't do that?
Well, the callers, I don't want to call no names. The callers. And one person actually had a good defense. He was like, sometimes it could be undermining. So I probably put the child on some disciplinary thing for something, and he call you and you come and undermine that now. No pizza because he ain't clean the bedroom, and then you call you and you bring the pizza. That one kind of risky.
Only how you cannot do that or you should not do that is if you have a court order to stay however 100 feet away from the other parent.
You see?
if they have a order against you, a protection order, you know. Do you know the protection orders?
Other than that, to hell it.
If you do have that, and my child say, Daddy, I need this.
Daddy, first thing.
Now, you as the father, too, you can go and ask a question. You can ask a question. You ask your mother, what your mother tell you. But if you want to go and try something for your child, nothing stopping you from doing that, partner.
Thank you so much, Links. And this man know about fatherhood, eh? He put the F in father. Wow. All right. He put the F in father, eh? What? Morning.
Hi, good morning.
Hey, welcome to the show.
Hey, thank you. I'm a first-time caller, but to
Welcome.
weigh in on the topic, I and my husband, we're not separated, but if we were separated, there's nothing that will prevent him from coming to see his child and drop off things for his child. The only thing I can think about is communication between the parents so that you know, okay, so-and-so is banned from this today, so just in case, you are not going to go and bring anything that he is banned from when he's being punished or she's being punished or whatever. But I see no issue with having a father come to drop things for their children.
Right.
Be happy.
You're so right. All right, thanks so much. That is also a good point. Why she doesn't make it away to me the things that he is banned from? Hey, your son in clean up the room, he's not supposed to eat no fast food for the next 2 weeks, eh? That's something I should know. Because it's communication does work both ways.
Yeah.
Give me a song, sir, like I want that tune. Communication does work both ways. Oh, you're too wicked in here. Oh, you're too wicked in here.
The Morning Jam. The all-new Morning Jam.
Time to shake up your morning.
On Boom 94.
Hi, morning, guys. This co-parenting situation shouldn't be so difficult. Nothing wrong with sending a message to the child mother and say, hey, I'm looking to bring this for so-and-so, whatever. So if the child was living by you and the child mother just showing up at any time to drop off whoever for the child, and you and a significant other would have a problem with that? Or if the mother just switch schools and don't tell you, or take the child out of the country without telling you, you would have a problem with that. So it's all about communication.
Grand Rising to the panel, Grand Rising. Super, I was in the car listening just now. But I'm going to tell you something. It's the communication between the two parents. If I put him under punishment, I'm supposed to call you and say, hey, you're under punishment. We're supposed to communicate with one another. And that is very important, Super. Now come back in the car. So I'm going to tell you this. Communication is the key.
But kind of contradicting yourself, you know, say communication has worked both ways. So where's the problem? That's to say bringing the KFC. She could just tell eating none of these
that
things.
That was good.
He getting disciplined.
All right, brother, that was good.
And has worked both ways. So kind of contradicting yourself.
All right. I can take that one. Pause.
Super. Shanos, blessed morning. Here the flip side to this, Super. What about if your ex living by the mister, you just go and pull up in front of the man place just so? Nah. I ain't going down that road, but I throw hot water on you if I that new man. I throw you hot water because you cannot just pull up in front of my place just so. Don't do that. Despite what my son or daughter may want. Nah, you have to make some type of arrangement, boy.
Action man?
You understand?
Action man, to me, again, everybody wire different and everybody set up different. And we call her, right? Yeah. If I'm with a woman who has a child and the child father is wrong, I must expect at some point in our whole thing that there is going to be a situation where the child father will have, and the woman living by me, he's going to be outside my house. To drop off something, might be a
that is you.
Yeah, but I expect he must, I ain't going to fight that. And even if you want to come, I'm not going to stop it. As a man.
That's you.
No, but everybody different.
Yeah.
But as
that's
a man,
some weird men out there, you know.
As a man and as a father, I ain't going to stop our father from coming and see
him.
Nah, I ain't going to that. And I real deal.
Super Shane, morning. I'm going to break it down for you. It's simple. Once you buying a material something, no matter what it is, that going inside of the woman's house,
what?
You have to let she know. You understand? You know, call she and ask she to buy it or whatever the case is. You have to let her know, hey, I buy this. for so for my son, and I just want to drop it off. Right? That is it. Once you buying something material to go inside the woman's house, you have to let she know.
Hey, I will pass on a little message from a therapist, boy, to all the fathers who are going through this. Hold strong. Your child will get big, and your child will see the truth. You continue doing what you're doing. Continue to be the best father to your child, and your child will get big. You understand? Child will get big. Just hold straight. Hold a string and a super say smoke a cigarette. Hey, could smoke a LM right now, boy. I can smoke a LM right now.
Oh gosh, you had news break up next. What see my work's gonna tune you, alright? And next thing with man, you know, what they doing in Tobago? And I have views on this topic. I know a lot of people are gonna hate me with this one too because of my stance. Eh? Yeah, they're not on me with my stance. They're not on me with my stance.
No, everybody one thing I realized is everybody have different views.
We know that, but it's
like
if they disrespect it.
True.
They don't respect. You see, I survive. I got studying. All dog. All dog. That man say my ting.
No, yeah, super. Everybody morning. Oh, I was saying, family now say, carry out the country. You can't carry a child out the country without the next parent consent. So that's how it works. You don't even try that. They'll charge you for kidnapping.
It's in court.
The next parent must sign.
To be honest, that's something I have to look up, because if you just take the child and go your merry way, it can still be deemed kidnapping. Yeah, especially if you leave the country.
And no, if you leave the country.
Yeah, but even if you just take the child and go your merry way and you don't say anything to the child's other parent, you could that still have some legal ramifications.
When like, boy, real people have these problems, boy. I doesn't even have to call my child, man. I have to go and check my train or drop something for them to eat. She's course on me for that. Boy, that is your train, you understand? Wherever you decide, but if it having a problem, she will tell me, well, things so be the case and we go compromise now, boy. You understand? But you see, she keeping my train away from me, no way, boy. You understand? She pay for me to come and make sure and see my train every time I have time now, boy. You understand? Have a blessed day.
I didn't hear the first part, so I don't know.
He's saying he doesn't have that problem, more or less. Mm-hmm. He find out real way that a lot of people going through that. His child mother just course on him if he even asks to come and see them, which is cool and understandable. All right, so I used the fry food example earlier, and I guess that kind of put it in a frenzy, right? So I can understand that, you know, you limit fry food, because I was like, if my son call me for some chips and chicken and chips, right, I can bring it for him. But then I was like, what if I put him on a ban from that because he eating too much of that and I want him to eat? And you know, you had a nice little angle, so let me switch it a little bit. I's a man like my little fruits. On a morning, I buy a batch of fruits for myself, and I buy a batch of fruits for my son. For some reason, he run out of fruits. Daddy, I have no more banana. You can bring some banana somewhere? I do not need to call your mother to drop bananas for you.
No, this is my thing, right? My thing is, like, every time I realize that everybody, I realize that some people feel that if I'm calling you for permission. I am not necessary. If I'm calling you as a sign of respect. I don't know what you are planned for that day. So I'm not calling you to ask you to come. I'm calling you to tell you, hey, my son called and he say he want bananas. I'm coming now. Okay, so I could not call you and you make plans. No, okay, you make plans to spend the whole day with your son. So you, no problem, come home, you go and sit at home and have nobody there. No. So when you call me, you're not calling me to ask me permission. Can I come see my son? Yeah. You're calling me to find out, is it convenient? Because I don't know if you all have something else planned. And then I don't know, that's called being adults.
Right.
That is called adulting.
It's called perfect will too as well.
No, that is called adulting. That is not the
reality of a lot of...
So you trying to tell me to have no adults in an imperfect world? Because it's an imperfect world and the fella just tell it he don't have
he have a good situation. And you heard what he also said? He said, wait, boy, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of people going through this.
But not everybody going through that, that's the point.
Yeah, but we're not talking to the people who not going through it. We're talking to the people who...
But even if the people who going through it, that's what I'm telling you.
So this topic is not for them. The people who not going through it, they just observe it. So the people who in it right now, they're in it to win it.
So that's
hey, AV, I'm gonna call you next name. Sometimes the hardest thing is that conversation.
To be honest, even I like a little surprised But, all right, I know it's a perfect word, right?
Yeah.
But even I a little surprised because I thinking, if you want to bring something for your son, just bring something for your son.
Yeah, and like, how is this a topic?
Yeah. To be honest,
to be honest, that's how the show started. I was like, I didn't even know how this is a topic. Because, but from a different angle for me, because I was like, my son was something, let's bring it. That's how you feel too?
I feel that way, but again, as I said, because I don't know what your plans are, next thing he going on a sleepover, wherever.
What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm not taking him, eh? No. I'm not taking him. I'll drop it something for him.
If I want to come and see him,
yeah.
I'm assuming you also want to see him when you.
Well, I'm gonna drop something, so we'll see.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So, but if I'm coming with the whole purpose of meeting somebody home to in order to drop it, I may have to call first and say, you know, on my way to drop so. But that's not asking permission.
Yeah.
That's just me telling you, you know.
It's a courtesy call.
That's my point.
Yeah, but I am thinking in this guy's situation.
Who will tell you no though?
Yeah.
If your son home,
bro,
and I just bring in something.
Not me. I don't want to answer that. Who gonna tell me no? Not me to answer that.
No, but I just bring in something for him.
My
anyway,
thing is,
you know what?
It don't even have to reach to me.
Yeah, I probably
would. It don't even have to
man.
reach to me going inside though. I say now let's put a body
Each
case and hand it.
situation different, and each person is different, so you never know. It depends on the person you're dealing with, I suppose.
You never know.
On both sides.
We have some calls coming in here. You never know. Morning, neighbor.
Good morning.
Morning.
Let me ask a question, right, to you. If the shoe was on the other foot, what would you have done?
What's the question?
Meaning that if she is to do something like that, kid is with you, what would you have done? Would you appreciate it, or
my
what
son
would you
mother bring a pizza for him?
Yeah, like if he called his mom and said, "Mommy, bring a pizza now." Whatever you all have, what would be your reaction?
When they bring in, they put some extra pineapples. Bring extra. I honestly don't have a problem with it. So I don't. To me, on caller, this topic is not a topic. To me.
Okay, right, but to some people it is. So let me give you a real life something that happened 2 years ago. My cousin called me on Father's Day night, maybe about 6:30, 7, from the forest. Now, where he lived, I'm not going to say where he lived, from the forest, which is close by, he acquired a firearm. To call me, now we are pretty close, right? To tell me that this is it, and he can't take it no more. Father's Day, he asked, now it was not his time to see the kids. He asked, he begged, he requested, he said literally going down on his knees in the middle of the town that they live and beg if he can get them for Father's Day. Now, she was using this as ammunition, right? The month before, his son got sick. Now, the child has asthma, right? Now, instead, it was like a day before he have to put money in the court or on bank account or whatever for maintenance, right? Now, you can't wait if the child needs medication. You can't wait a day. Child need it. Now, asthma is a thing you don't wait on tomorrow, right?
For sure.
Give the mother the money in her hand. Do you know that this girl put him in court for maintenance for that 1 month, which she already got money in her hand? So there are scenarios where fathers, and I'm not just saying this as for fathers, but let me just say fathers and mothers who want to be there in their kids' life, but other party is very vindictive. So, you doesn't really know until you know. You understand what I'm saying?
A scholar.
Of course.
I do
Yes,
understand.
we understand what you're saying. I understand.
Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot, honey.
Trissy, behave now, relax now. Who's this Trissy person, boy? Who's this person? You need to control yourself. Anyway, I appreciate the call, nevertheless.
So do I.
Yeah. I appreciate the call.
But again, a courtesy call is, and then again, as I said, it depends on the people.
Sometimes that call is like pulling teeth, baby. So I rather not just call and just show up. And I don't see it hurting. It's just a banana.
No,
it's just a bottle of water.
If your whole point is just to drop off something, and you feel like you just want to go and do it, and you know why you're doing it like that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the relationship all they have. But for me personally, I don't have. If you call me and say, especially if I have not shown you that I preventing you in any way from access to your child, especially if we had a kind of relationship, you understand? Then I don't see it's any big deal if you call me and say, so I come into job, so they home. Yeah, we will make a come true.
Yeah. Done. That's how we do it right here in the Nescafe late call. You still with different excuses, eh?
Yeah, boy.
Not for nothing, the child, eh? For the for being late. Yeah.
The most fun you'll have before 9 a.m.
This boy.
The Morning Jam on Boom 94.
Ultimate DJ Shane in the mix. AV's with us today.
Hey.
I can't remember if you know the topic. We talk about the topic earlier,
we were
right?
talking about the topic.
So we're back. All right, so we have a voice note here from someone.
If it's decades man and woman living, that's why my voice was singing so. But I have a question for Evie. If it's decades man and woman living amongst each other on this earth, so then why it is we can't understand each other? Is it that we choose not to understand each other? Or we still can't figure out each other? What it really is, Evie. This is specifically within a relationship with a man and a woman. Why it is for the two parties, why the man can't understand the woman? Why the woman can't understand the man? Is it that we just choose not to understand each other? Or is it just that we cannot understand one another? That's my question to you, Evie.
I find it very interesting that you asked me such a big question.
I
don't understand why you asked. No, I think it's a big question because it's of course it has a multi-layered answer, but I guess depends on how you look at it. But that's a big question for me.
No, but you don't think like everybody is just individuals?
I do. I absolutely do. But I also think that there are some qualities and characteristics that are inherent to men and some that are inherent to women. Because you usually say, if you think about it, you say, well, how come women do so? How come men do so? But I always come back to the same thing. That's the point. So I always come back with the same thing. Everybody have choices. You get to choose which partner you find best suits you. Yeah. You don't have to end up with somebody that you can't see eye to eye with. And if you find that you're getting to know this person and you don't see eye to eye with them, you could stop and move on.
He actually asking you why we can't live together, right? But there are men who gotta live with men.
True, and the thing is,
men just gotta relate. A man just gotta respect our next man.
The way you ask that question, it is almost to suggest that you don't have very successful relationships that exist today.
On the whole,
they have so many people that actually you find that when certain things you ask certain topics, those who have issues might call, or they respond. But they have plenty of people out there who live in successful relationships. Love.
True. And it's work out, you know.
And it very well. You choose who you choose.
Like
you
them poly relationship and thing. I growing up, I was like, nobody going and sign up for that.
No, they have people who sit down normal. Look at we neighbors. New.
And new. It's how people doing that a long time.
Yeah,
that's what man by we. Take it gets you long time.
Man by we.
Yeah.
Hi, morning, Boo. This is a ticklish subject, but it's based on the relationship that you and your mom have. Right? If you and your mom have a good relationship and it's nothing for you to pass and drop it off, fine. But it depends on the relationship that you guys had in the past. So it's based on that. Right? Every relationship, every situation is different.
It's based on the child. It shouldn't be based on the relationship.
It should be based on the child. Always 129,000%. It should be based on the child. But according to you, in the world that you now live in, a lot of times it's based on the people.
Android world.
Sad.
All right, in the event of that, right? If the child call and say, Daddy, bring so-and-so for me, and the mother say, well, we go, and the mother decide to go within that same time, all the son or the daughter after say, Mommy, Daddy, bringing so-and-so for me, right? And then...
Yo, morning, Soup. Interesting conversation this morning on the radio, boy. It's funny enough that, the woman on the topic, on the program was saying that, shoot a call to let she know what you doing. But if the shoe was on the other foot, then they just show up at your door, demanding what you should do and what you shouldn't do and why you didn't do it. But it's always that you had to call first to find out what they doing and what their schedule. So you're right. It's a bit controlling. It's always on when it's convenient to them and not when it's convenient to you.
I appreciate what you are saying. You sound like a hurt individual, and that's understandable. Right? But no, it's the truth. Nice. So at the end of the day, it is, as I keep saying, it's not it's not everybody that falls in that category. That's my point. You have situations where it does happen like that, and you have situations where it's just to call and make sure somebody home. That's not controlling. That's just having respect.
So why the court paints every situation with a white brush?
Why do you say that?
Because that's how the system is. That's how the system is. Everybody is treated based on that. It's a white brush.
Right. So remember, if this is the law, right? This is something different to you having a choice with how you treat with a situation. The court has certain laws, and the laws doesn't take certain things into consideration. That's just how it is. The laws doesn't take what the law takes into consideration. Yes, this is the law, and this is the law that will be applied to every situation.
So how do I get justice then? If you just say this is how the law applies to every situation.
But you are
because my situation is going to be different to Shane's situation.
Right, but are you saying that because the law is as it is? All right, so this is an oversimplification, but let's say the law says you cannot drink and drive. You may have a reason for drinking and driving.
Yeah.
You was liming, you was depressed, you take 2 drinks, whatever it is, right? And then it may have somebody who was being irresponsible.
Yeah.
Are you saying that the police should then, if they find that you were drinking and driving, stop and take each individual's claim or excuse or reason into consideration before deciding whether to apply the law? No, that's the law. The law is you cannot drink and drive. This is what the law says.
That's a real nice try of comparing it, but it was poor as well. I'm going to tell you why, because the welfare of a child is not involved.
But no. We weren't talking about the child. I wasn't talking about the child.
No,
I was talking about you asked me about
your example law. About the law.
I was
right.
talking about the law.
And the law is there based on a penalty. But no, but no, you have a child involved. Just so, sister, let me lie there. No, we have a child involved with adults, and every scenario is going to be different. There should be a deeper dive into these scenarios before a judgment is made.
Right, but 2 things. One, you have a judge who listens to both sides and applies the law, but the judge also seeks to ensure that the best interest of the child is served, not you or the man. The best interest of the child is what should. Oh, sorry. Not the female or the male, right? That's what I mean. Not the mother or the father, but the best interest of the child. That's what the courts represent, the best interest of the child. 1 and 2, there have been many situations where persons have gone to court and they have gotten good results.
Yes, all right.
Right? It's not to say the court is biased against men or biased. No, they've had people who went and they got very, very good results. Went to court and they're living good now. And
You're fighting because of Evie. So fighting because Evie. So it's McGill. You're fighting because.
So you're fighting because and he's again. I mean, you says here.
Some of them women just make it hard for the single fathers
and good morning, boom to the world. I think it's just that people too selfish out here nowadays to try to understand each other. They want to be understood, but they don't want to understand somebody else.
I totally agree. I do. I totally. And to top that off, I also feel a lot of people don't like to deal with consequences of their actions. And that's my issue too. You know, like if you did the X, there are consequences to the decision to do X. So you can't just jump up and say, I don't feel like dealing with the consequences. No.
I just really all that talk and it's
the truth.
I just like to know.
It's the truth.
You see, the unknown is bother me.
It is the truth. The unknown is
let's open the door and go in there. Brother, what happened there?
Yeah.
Let's open the door and go in.
No, I don't do that thing. No.
What had happened there?
No. Yeah. Why should I go in there? First of all, what did happen? Second of all, why should I go in there?
That's an unknown thing. So, if my son call me and say, boy, bring a bubble tea.
This is what I was going to say.
Yeah.
I was going to say children, as parents, we know, children are very crafty. Sometimes a child will call you and ask you for something that they know they're not supposed to have because the mother tell them they can't have it. Now, the mother may have a very good reason.
Yeah.
So if you call and you ask a question and the mother say, hey, no, I tell him he can't have it because the doctor said that is affecting his asthma. So I tell him, I know he wants it, but he can't have it because of the dairy affecting his asthma. So that's why I tell him he can't have it. We had a whole conversation, then had nothing to do with permission. It had to do with us seeking the best interest of the child.
Would you also agree if a doctor tell you that that's the information you should share with me?
Of course.
All right.
Of course. But suppose I didn't have time to share the information.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
Suppose I don't have time to call you, my money done. I don't bring the pizza.
Suppose my money done. And I could call you and tell you about the doctor. Let's say it just happened.
All right. So I still bring the pizza. All
right. I will eat it. Thanks. I appreciate it. I could call a friend over.
If you're strong in your mental, you're stuck a Maggie.
No, but it's true. Suppose that really did happen.
I watch her. When I smoke it up, Maggie. When I smoke it up, Maggie, but I like Popeye too, eh? You see when you're squoze
No.
You see when somebody is smoking a cigarette and one eye closed, they're smoking since about 12.
Do you know, this is the truth.
Which is illegal.
Do you know I've seen a vagrant smoke a cigarette with two pull?
What do you mean?
I am not lying. I was very surprised. I was shocked.
Would you believe?
No lie.
Would you believe that's not a cigarette?
And watch, I see him take it out. Now I see him get it, and I see him smoke it with two pull.
What do you believe? It looks like a cigarette.
It was a cigarette. I saw
it. What so that was? It looks like it does like a. But guess what?
No, it really was. It really was.
It looked like a cigarette.
It really was. I saw it every time.
You see a black. You see a black.
No, I didn't.
Back in town. Well, let be aware.
What?
I don't know.
Let's back in town. Well, let be aware.
I hear the first part. The first part cut off, bros.
See what I'm talking about, EV? You're fighting because EV, stop fighting because. But you also answer back, stop fighting because.
Who fighting the cause? Me?
Yeah, you say
what is the cause I fighting?
That man wicked.
I did. Wow.
Hi guys, morning. It's based on the situation. If I break up with my ex and it's not on good terms and he was abusive and stuff, definitely I don't want him coming around me in any way. I would not prevent him from seeing his child, but we would have to make arrangements for me to either drop him by him or at another point, but I would not want him by my home. And two, if it is I am in a new relationship, him coming around might actually cause some issues there. So definitely, I think it's a no-no.
Morning, boom, morning, Super Shane. Yeah, that call Super. She's controlling. You know, talk to your child on WhatsApp and you telling me no, all I say you looking to go out. That is controlling. They control them woman and them like to fight on man for no reason when it's time to see your child, you know.
You know, it's a woman that will blank you and tell you no every time when you want to bring something for your child. And the same woman will turn around and say you don't do nothing for your child, you don't bring nothing for your child.
But boy, if you can't take a woman, take a man, yes. Oh, the woman will kill.
Good morning, guys. Super. I think you had to have some level of boundaries. You had to call the mother and father because, for instance, my son, father, and I, we have a good relationship in terms of his son. But if it is my son realize like he can get here with me, he might call his father behind my back, and then the father will talk to him, agree to him or hear him out, and then the father will just call me to confirm if X, Y, and Z is the case. And then if it is that case, then I will tell him, well, you know, it's no problem. You can go ahead and get whatever for him or bring whatever for him or come for him. And as simple as that. It's about respect and understanding. Hence, you wouldn't have that big riff and bacchanal.
Now, in a situation like that, you have to be very careful because you have to watch the maturity of the person. Now, you don't know what is the dynamics going on there. It could be that he just wants to make trouble in her life still, that she can't be happy, right? Or that she have issues with him, or whatever the case is. So you have to watch dynamics. You can't just say, okay, well, I'm going to do this or whatever, because it has some men who use that to monitor a woman too.
I do not in my house with my mother and father.
Exactly. What's yet? You calling I tell you can't get something and you calling your father to tell him, here now you can bring so for me daddy, and you ain't ask me nothing. You just come through and just drop whatever.
And you know that make it back and mommy and daddy.
There you go.
Hey,
I tell the child.
Call your father. Call your father. Hey, I tell you no, you know.
Oh,
it is true. It is true.
So adulting would be to call and say, mom, he called on so. It is good. No.
This guy said a voice out there 2 minutes long and he been pressing me to play it.